Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Brandon, and this is the Create Commander Twitch channel. I hear a little bit in the background going on there, so we'll get that figured out in a second. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching, please make sure to follow. If you want to chat, please do. Hit up Sheldon, hit up BT, Jeremy, or myself. We're always here. Obviously, my link tree will be in my bio if you want to go over and check out my YouTube channel, my Twitter, my Instagram, all that other kind of stuff that's going on. But tonight is going to be a super fun night. We've got some kind of upgraded pre-con-y kind of power level. It's going to be kind of casual, but the whole point of this stream is going to be to simulate a brand new player walking into an LGS that has invested a little bit into maybe a pre-con or a deck that they've built themselves and have never gotten a game on. So try to, kind of help people figure out how to start a game of Commander, and that is through the Rule Zero conversation. We're going to be going through everything from rolling to see who goes first, talking about decks and what we have, and trying to make sure that we get as good a gameplay as we possibly can. So I'll go around the table here. First to my right will be Jeremy, then Sheldon, and then BT from BT Gamenight. If y'all could just quickly introduce yourselves and what you've brought to the table. I'll go last and talk about my stuff, and we'll try to get this game on. So Jeremy, on to you.
I have like maybe 6 non-artifacts or artifact creatures. It's all about just playing mana rocks, get artifacts out, get artifact creatures, and smash face.
And Zombie Ahoy, thank you for the follow.
The other deck I brought is Patra Vizier of Poisons. It's much more of a budget deck, but it's all about putting -1/-1 counters on things. It's got some infect. When the infect can't get through or doesn't work, just try and have -1/-1 counters put on and get death touchy snakes and hopefully get those through in some way.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
Great. Next will be the one and only Mr. Sheldon Menery.
Hi, everybody. I am indeed Sheldon Menery, founding member of the Commander Rules Committee, creator of EDH, and I have brought tonight, I was instructed we were playing something like upgrade precons, and I happen to have one that I just built recently, which is Sefris of the Hidden Wave. And over on the Commander RC stream, we've actually each picked one of the AFR commanders and done a swap 10 cards out, put 10 cards in thing that we're going to play for about the next month or 6 weeks or so, until we get to Innistrad stuff. So I was kind of uniquely prepared for this episode. So Sefris goes into a dungeon. What happens after that? Not really sure.
Depends on which dungeon you go into.
Right. Right. The deck's idea is to play some. I mean, it's Esper, so it's going to play some value creatures, draw some cards, have some tiny measure of board control, but mostly get in with creatures that are unblockable, and there's a nice little unblockable secret in the deck.
Perfect. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Breffen, go Sefris, go. I like Sefris. Just so sad the deck isn't itself isn't a venture deck otherwise. That may be true, but and Charred Spark, thank you also for the follow. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Sefris. I have played against and forgive me, I'm drawing a blank on the name, but it's the dragon one. Rondis, yes. That one's really good out of the box, so I'm really interested to see what you've put into Sefris to make it super fun. So amazing. Okay, next we're gonna introduce BT from BT Gamenight. What have you brought to the table?
Hey guys, BT from BT Gamenight here, host of EDH Commander Challenge, where we fight for the right to hold the title. Today I am going to be basically the Tony Stark Iron Man style player, where I only have one plan of attack, and that is to attack. Laelia, the Blade Reforged. It's more or less a lot of low casting cost spells, some equipments and such that allow me to help her get larger and larger as she attacks. It's a bit slow because unless you have cards that give you multiple combat phases, you're only going to get through one person at a time, but you can get pretty big pretty fast, depending upon like a few cards I have, like World at War, as well as I can't remember if I put it in the deck or not, but it should be sort of Feast and Famine if I get to it, to let me abuse some of her abilities. That's pretty much it.
Sweet. Okay, well, as I previously, let's see, Breffin, trying to tweak a Nakara Yonic Venture deck. Ooh, okay, that'd be an interesting one. As I previously mentioned, my name is Brandon, and this is my channel, so heyo, it's me. I typically on here I'm doing either deck brews, or I'm doing, some deck techie kind of stuff, or, streaming some arena brawl, or whatever happens to be fun at the given point in time. What I've brought today is I've actually brought 3 options just to try and make sure that I've brought something that would get a fair, I'm going to try to simulate the player that kind of has some different options, so when somebody sits down at a table with me, I'm going to be able to be like, okay, this one, or this one, which one would you kind of be the most comfortable with, that thinks that it would match your particular deck. So what I've brought is Dark Ritualist. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you very much. I have brought in Oscar, Boros deck, or excuse me, Lorehold deck. This one is bone stock, guys. It has no cards changed out of it whatsoever. So how you would buy it at the store, that's how this one is. Ranar has had the mana base updated a little bit, a lot of the tap lands and stuff like that taken out of it for the most part. Couple fetches, no original duel. It does have a shock land, that sort of thing. But really leaned more into the exile thing. Like the original deck doesn't have a Swords to Plowshares or a Thassa Deep Dwelling. No combos in this deck whatsoever, or in general in any of the decks, to my knowledge, unless it's some random 5-card piece that I've never seen before. But that one's probably, I think, the most middle of the road one here. The Quandrix one, what I like to call this one, is what's better than having a Parallel Lives on a commander? Having Parallel Lives and Doubling Season in your deck. So this one's got a lot of the more upgraded, more expensive cards, fetch landy, mana base, that sort of thing. So I kind of leave it up to you guys. This one I would probably think is, of the upgraded precons, is probably the stronger of the 3. This one's probably, I think, more so where the rest of you guys are at this point. And again, this one's the bone stock one, so I'm really open to playing whichever one you guys would feel most comfortable with.
Play what's in your heart. I think they're probably all in a close enough range,
right,
that we should be okay.
I agree.
Look into your heart.
Looks like Jeremy has moved toward the Patra. I was kind of hoping to see the Karn.
Oh, you want to see Karn? All right, I'll happily play Karn.
That's
It's a little bit more powerful than Patra, but I will definitely play Karn.
Okay, that actually brings up something I know. And side note is, I do know Jeremy personally. He's a friend of the channel and just a personal friend of mine for a very long time. That's why I wanted to really bring him on here. And we've been playing EDH against each other. Kind of, I would play one deck on this side of the playmat, and he would play another one over Facebook Messenger for about, 3 years now?
Give or take, yeah.
Something like that. So before Spell Table was kind of the biggest thing ever, thanks to COVID. Anyway, so we've been kind of doing this for a little while, and I wanted to bring him on. But I know your Karn deck obviously has rocks in it, right? So do you have
Lots of rocks. So the only fast mana I've gotten is Mox Opal. I would be more than happy to switch it out. I've got other cards I can switch in, not a problem. The other thing I've got in this deck is a way to basically lock everyone out between Mycos and Flatus and Karn the Great Creator, and then potentially with Niv Disc and Darksteel Forge blow everything up. Again, I would be happy to swap out, the main linchpin, Mycos and Flatus, if y'all don't want to play with that tonight. I'll leave that up to you guys.
I really see this one.
Lockout pieces.
All right. Yep. I can swap that up. No problem.
Yeah.
So this is without Mycos and Flatus, there really isn't a whole lot of lockout. I mean, with Karn, your mana rocks and things will be no good. But I can swap that out as well if y'all want.
That's fine.
I don't mind the Karn. I think the biggest one was obviously the Lattice is the generator of all the other stuff. So
yeah, without the Lattice, the whole combo falls apart.
And no,
if you can easily tutor for the Darksteel Forge too, that.
No, I've got no tutors in this thing.
Okay.
So yeah, your deck is completely colorless, right? So it's
yes.
No fast mana like Mana Crypt or anything like that, right?
No, the only thing was the Mox Opal.
Okay.
I took Mana Crypt and the rest out.
Okay.
You need like an Inventor's Fair to be able to get out search out for that artifact.
Yeah.
Colorless deck.
Oh yeah.
So I think the best.
I posted the article that has my deck list in it.
Nice.
Although if you're playing, you shouldn't. You need to experience the surprise.
Yeah. No, I want to be surprised, so I will not be checking that out yet.
I'll check it out after the game.
So here we go. Make sure I keep my tokens within arm's reach. So I'm going to go with what I believe and perceive to be the kind of middle of the road one for myself, and that's going to be the Ranar deck. Just kind of. This ought to be pretty good. An Azorius deck with an Esper deck on table against a colorless deck and a red deck.
Good old mono red.
Mono red.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to... I know we haven't rolled up or anything, but I'm going to have to mulligan this.
That bad?
A no way in hand isn't going to work.
Oof.
I mean, if we're rolling, my non-cheaty die has rolled a 1. That's not good.
I got a 12.
Oh, come back here. Come back here. Come here.
I don't know what this is. Oh, never mind.
What was
It's
that?
a 20. It's a 20.
Oh, a 20? Well
then, all right.
I don't know what this is.
All right. I'm going to assume that BT's the one that's going to go first then here.
So BT, what does BT stand for?
It's a joke. Long story short, it's because I used to work at Walmart many moons ago, and because my real name is Chris, and as you know, it's one of the most popular names in the world. And whenever they would call us to the back and say, "Okay, Chris, to this for the phone call or whatever," there'd be 7 people who would show up, and they would never say, "Okay, use a last name." So I'd just be, "Oh, come on, give me a different name. I'll take anything at this point. You could put Black Thunder on a case and just put it on me, and I'll just wear that." And then it just sort of stuck when people be like, "Hey, it's up BT," and I'm like, "BT."
All right.
Okay. Well.
I like it.
Thank you.
Say no more.
I'm a big fan. So.
Thank you.
Sure, I will keep this hand. It's not ideal, but it's 7 cards that I can use. So.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Quick question, because just making sure about all this, because do we still draw on, if I'm going first, I still get to draw first?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I will play a mountain, and I will pay 1 for a Wayfarer's Bobbler.
Boobla, the
And I
Wayfarer.
am done.
Great turn 1 play.
That's a
pass turn.
solid turn 1. All right, I'll draw this card.
Oh,
Play.
I'm looking at the other thing. I'm sorry. Not my turn yet.
Sheldon,
I was like, wait, what's the turn order here?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong window.
It's all good. All good.
All right, I'm going to play a Windswept Heath, crack it for a Plains, and that's it for me. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. I will play a Scavenger Grounds and pass.
My excitement about B team going first is much more diminished than it was when I thought I was going second. Sunken Ruins, go.
thank you. All right, I'll untap. I will draw a card. I will just play a mountain here, and I will pass it off to Brandon.
There we go. I finally found that thing. Anyway, so that was going to come in tapped. Obviously, I was not going to shop myself.
No, you sure you don't want to take a couple more life?
Oh yeah, you know, I gotta take the 1 for shocking or for pinking myself to crack it anyway.
Everyone's got all these beautiful lands. I'm just here playing my basics.
Hey, basics help win games. Untap and draw. This is nice. That's nice. Island and pass.
All right, I will draw. I will play a basic, a waste.
Sweet.
And then I will tap 2 for a Lightning Greaves and say pass.
BT, you're too used to 1v1, says Dark Ritualist.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
I'll play Plains, and I guess since all the cool kids are doing it, I'll play Lightning Greaves.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Pass the BT.
All right, at the end of Sheldon's turn, I'm going to sack away this Abubala.
Oh, man, you didn't do that earlier? What the hell is wrong with you?
I know, right? I'm like asleep tonight.
What, were you keeping up counter spell mana?
How did you know?
Tibalt's
Don't
trickery.
tell everyone my moves.
Are you running Red Elemental Blast in your list? Please tell me you're running Red Elemental.
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Just playing, you know, I have some nice stuff, but not, unfortunately, that's not one of them.
I would have been more than okay with you playing that.
I appreciate you. Maybe
well, it won't affect me. It won't affect me.
Of course it won't affect you. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to attempt to bring on Laelia.
Oh yeah.
Anybody have any issue with her?
I mean, I have plenty of issues,
Well,
but
I mean,
not
yeah.
for that.
I have issues, but nothing I can do about it.
No.
I mean, I guess I'll just attempt to start going around the table so that I don't feel like I'm picking on anybody. So I'll attempt to move into combat, and Jeremy, since you're still at 40, I'll attack you. Trigger. I have to exile a card, so... Oh, it's a Wheel of Fate. That's gone.
Oof.
Oh.
And this gets a counter on it, so it's a 3/3.
All right, so I have no blocks, so I'll take 3.
I will pass it to Brandon after that.
Okie dokie. I will untap. Just kidding. I will draw and I will play an island. Sounds good. And then I shall do what you should always try to do earlier than this. Tap 3 for a replicating ring.
Ooh.
And pass my turn.
All right, I will untap. Hopefully draw a land. Nope. Well, I will tap 2 for a Mask of Memory.
That's a nice card.
And it is. It is. And then I will have to pass.
Untap. Keep draw. This one. I think I would like to play Hamapashar Ruin Seeker.
Nice.
That.
Sweet.
2/3 rune abilities of dungeons I own trigger an addition.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I will attempt to Greaves
Mm-hmm.
her up.
With absolute success.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Absolute sick.
Yep, that is one of those things where I just say no effects.
Well, blocking is for losers, from what I understand.
I think I know where this is going.
So I will battle Brandon for being nice enough to invite me onto his.
Absolutely.
Seems fair.
And is that Pashar's 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. Take the 2 and
Oh, you don't have. I'm used to having a card bot, but I forgot that we're playing on the spell table. I can click on.
Yes, I can. Let's see, Hannah. How do you spell that?
HAMA.
Oh, MA. Right.
Ma.
Got it. Bink. There we go. Pops it up. Hamapashar Ruin Seeker. 2/3. Beautiful. Human Wizard. Awesome.
Pass the turn.
Okay, so we will untap. We will draw a card. Wow. That would have been nice, but nope. I will play a mountain. Actually, that's too late. I should have, because if my top card's a land, I could have actually played it for turn, but what you gonna do? All right, well, I'm gonna probably get assaulted in the comments for this in a minute, but I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna attack my hero Sheldon. I'm gonna exile my top, and go figure, it was land. I don't like to do takesies backsies so much. So this gets a counter on it, so it is a 4/4. After that, I will move on to my second main phase, and I will pay 2 for a Swiftfoot Boots.
The boots.
Which I will then have these boots made for walking on my Laelia. And then I will pass to... actually, hold on. I could play something else. I'll pay 1 more for Dragon Master Outcast.
Ooh.
Mm.
All
right.
That's in my head. I'm going to pass the turn after that.
Dragon Master.
Well, Brandon, it looks like you need some foot gear. You're the only one without it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I need some shoes. My
If you want to target stuff in this game, get wrecked.
Let's see I mean that's kind of what I do need to do is target some stuff. Beginning your upkeep, for those Dragon Master Outcast, beginning your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, create a 5/5 red dragon with flying. BT, how many lands do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Unfortunately, I only have 5. I would have had 6 if I didn't misplay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
but that thing is 1 land away from doing its said thing. So,
Correct.
all right. Untapping, upkeep, and draw. Meow.
Yeah.
I'm
He
assuming
says he's
that's from
hungry.
Jeremy.
Yeah, he says he's hungry.
For those of you who think the cat on that playmat is just a playmat, it's a real cat, I'm sure. You
Oh,
heard it.
absolutely. It's a picture of my kitten.
Oh, dear. Okay. So I shall do that, and I would like to pay 3 for a Burnished Heart.
Yeah, ramp plan, nothing but cool.
And that will do it for my turn.
All right, I will untap. Hopefully draw a land. Thank goodness it was a land. Darksteel Citadel. Now I can actually play Magic.
You say that like it's a necessary thing.
Well, in this deck, at this point, not overly. A lot of rocks in here. I'll tap 3 for a Semblance Anvil. And when it enters the battlefield, I will exile Golden Guardian,
Okay.
making all artifacts and creatures 2 less to cost.
Wow. It's called a Semblance Anvil?
Semblance Anvil.
That seems good.
Yeah, I thought so. And then with that, I will pass.
Yeah. Oops. Raw. Huh? Ooh, I wasn't going to play that one. I was going to play a different one, but it's cooler.
Well, I already like it then.
So
Yeah.
Play this Evolving Wilds.
Wow.
Ooh, I like it. Yes.
There you go. There you go. Semblance Anvil is great, especially if you hit an artifact creature, says Dark Ritualist. I think he won't have many problems hitting an artifact creature in that deck.
Nope. Nope, not at all.
I'll play
There
Sefris.
he is.
Okay.
Sefris.
I really like in the precons they have this like heavier stock cards instead of the oversized ones. I really like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do prefer them over the oversized ones?
Yeah.
I prefer to the oversized ones as well.
I
found the oversized ones were just useless and got in the way.
Yeah. I don't have to sleeve it, and I can bounce it.
Okay, so it's a Pog, and you can windmill slam it. So
Throwing Greaves up Sefris.
okay.
I think I will not attack anybody this
Oh.
Okay.
and just pass. And while I'm hanging around, I'll crack this Evolving.
Oh,
Oh.
All right.
See, he actually knows how to play his moves. He doesn't wait like some slow people like BT. Wait a minute.
I need to add a widget or something to my thing for missed triggers because I've already missed the trigger for replicating ring.
Oh, did you? Oh, so you made that you had to do it.
At the beginning of upkeep.
It says put. It doesn't say may.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Put a counter on.
Yeah.
We're friends
Yeah.
here.
I'm good with that.
So am I.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I have to go based on highest life total. So
attack yourself.
no. I'm gonna move into combat. I guess I'm Brandon.
Brandon.
And I'm going to exile a card. It's a Valakut.
Valakut.
Just put that aside there for a second. I'll play in a minute.
Okay. Let's see. How much Laelia damage am I taking now?
If you take her, it should be 5, I believe.
Okay. Alright, so 5. Yeah.
All right, so then I'm
Seems
going to
good.
play my Valakut, which comes into play tapped. And then I am going to pay, this might make y'all laugh, but the card I just drew was Lightning Greaves.
Nice.
I'm going to attempt to Greaves the Outcast, if that's okay.
I mean,
Nothing here.
yeah.
Okay. With that being said, then I pass a turn.
Man. I must have really screwed up.
Why? What's wrong?
Huh?
What's wrong?
Oh, just letting all these pieces of footwear like hang out on this table.
Yeah, well, all right, guys. Let's just give Heart of the Cards moment. His next draw is a Lightning Greaves.
Okay, heart of the cards. My next
Yes.
draw is a land.
Oh, come on.
Upkeep. Didn't miss the trigger this time.
Oh yeah.
Draw.
They say Magic's a hard game. I guess so.
I've been told this. Ooh. All right. That seems funky. I'll play an island. Not the card I drew. And I will pay a white and a blue for Livio, Oathsworn Sentinel.
Ooh, what's that do?
So Livio gives me the ability to pay 1 and a white, choose another target creature. Its controller may exile it with an Aegis counter on it, and then I can pay 2 and a white, tap Livio, and return all exiled cards with an Aegis counter on them to the battlefield under their owner's control.
Kind of a crazy ETB fest.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. You know what? YOLO. Jeremy, take 2.
I guess I will.
From an artifact.
Of course, I wouldn't have it any other way.
There you go.
And that's going to do it for my turn.
All right. I will untap, draw, and all right, let's actually play some creatures now.
You got tons of space now.
You know it. So tap 2 for a Lodestone Golem. Non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast.
Icky.
Yeesh.
Is that resolve?
Unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm going to attempt to attach Greaves to it.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. And then I will tap 1 more for Shimmermere. As flash and artifact cards I cast basically have flash.
That's a bit scary.
All right, somebody's getting out of hand already.
Yeah.
That one I don't like. That one I don't like. So if Sheldon, I'll pass priority. Sheldon, do you have any effects? I see you're tapped. BT, anything?
Not a thing, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna tap the fountain for white, blue, and absorb that.
Oh, get a counterspell after all. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. It's countered.
Don't like to whip out the counter spells this early in the game, but I really don't want to give your entire deck flash.
No? You sure?
Shimmermere is a very underappreciated card. It's very nice.
It is. It is. Well, in that case, I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
And Brandon, the Lodestone Golem's coming at you. 5/3.
Okay.
That's what I get for countering my mirror.
Oofa.
And then I will pass.
Okay. You said that was 5, right? Just making
Yes.
sure I heard. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. You're all. You know what, actually? During my upkeep,
Okay.
I'm going to plane cycle this Eternal Dragon.
One of my favorites.
Nice.
Classic.
Okay,
Classic
nice.
old school card. This was kind of house in the early days of EDH, but they put it in the precon. That is going to trigger Sefris because it says one or more creature cards put into your graveyard from anywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So cool. So cool.
That works.
Venture into dungeon, and we are going to go into the Lost Mine of Vancouver. adventure here.
That was a good campaign. I've played that one. It's a good one.
And that's going to trigger twice due to Hama.
Oh, for the scribe of 4 draw step.
Yep.
Very nice.
Try one.
Very cool.
Oh, it's a double scry for the first. Oh, I can actually read this. I can put a chat.
Yeah.
No, it's just a single scribe, but he's doing it before his draw step.
Yeah.
Oh,
So BT, you have a Lightning Greaves and a Swiftfoot Boots?
yes.
Man, what a wrecking ball. I'm actually going to ship that one. See what the second scry has. Oh, that one can stay. Play a land for the turn. Non-artifacts cost 1 more.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my only choice here then is play an artifact.
Woo.
Oh,
And
sorry
I'll
about that.
I'll play Rod of Absorption.
Rod.
So whenever a player casts an instant or a sorcery, put it under the rod. And then for X, I can sacrifice it and cast any number of spells with the total mana value of X.
Oh my gosh.
Seems good. Seems
Dirty.
good.
That's a good one. Okay.
Oof.
But I mean, it's like what's the one that you put creatures under, and then you
Oh,
draw
I know the card you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah, it's like that for instances.
That's beautiful though.
It's a beautiful card. That would look really amazing in foil.
Pass the turn.
Okay, so if
Let's
that's
see
the
how the
case,
insanity that the has for us.
well, my move's not exactly gonna did, but I do get this 5/5 dragon as I have 6 or more lands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get this red eyes, not black dragon. Draw for turn. Who do I go for is the question. I'm going to move my Greaves to my dragon. And then I am going to enter combat. And I am going to send Sheldon, do you have any creatures other than your general?
I have Sefris and Hama. So I have total power of power toughness 4/6.
4/6. Then you have death touch by chance?
Not that you see.
Okay. Oh, that's just ominous.
Oh, that's
sneaky.
Ooh.
Laelia is going to be going in the direction of a Jared dragon. I'm going to trigger the Laelia. I'm going to exile. Oh, okay. A random desperate ritual. So this gets another counter. I'll put this here for now. And you may decide what you all are doing.
You blanked out a little bit, BT. Who are you attacking with the dragon?
Oh, sorry, probably my headphones. I'm attacking you, Sheldon, with the dragon, and Jeremy with Laelia.
No block.
I can't block, so how much am I taking?
5 for Sheldon, for Jeremy.
I'm sorry, I blanked on that for me. What was that again?
So it's 5 for Sheldon and 6 for you, Jeremy.
6. Okay.
Just stay up here a little bit.
That's
6 commander.
That's commander damage.
Yeah. Then I guess.
And actually Layla hit me the first turn as well. Do you remember how big she was at that point? I don't have the commander damage from that.
She was only 3, I think.
3? Okay. Yeah. So I'm at 9 commander damage.
I'm gonna pay 2. Sheldon, I guess I'm just gonna put this up here for you because desperate ritual, your rod.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 3 mana from that. What am I going to do with it is the question. Not really sure how this works, but okay.
That's
Probably
my
better not.
favorite part of Commander, because it's like, oh, I don't know how this works. YOLO.
I better not do that because that could be problematic. Oh, that thing that makes all my stuff cost. Oh wait, your card effect says what? Cost 1 more?
Non-artifacts. Yeah, I was just about to mention
Yeah,
that.
so I have to pay an extra 1 for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Ugh, then that's
Yeah, I
not
forgot
even
about that. I
worth
was
it.
just about to bring that up.
Never mind. That will stay nice and exiled. Um. So then, if that's the case, then if non-artifacts, yuck.
Yep. Make sure you tilt your
Yuck.
hand back there, BT.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna cast a aggravated assault.
Ooh. Really wish I'd
So
let
that
you
lets
had
me
flash.
that lets me pay 5, and then I can untap creature I control, and then I get additional combat, but sorcery speed effect. I will move my Lightning Greaves back to my Outcast, and after that, that's about it. I'm good.
You're good.
Back to Brandon.
You're good.
I am
You've
good.
done the thing. You've got like this giant commander with boots on it, shoes on it. Like
It does have shoes.
This aggravated assault that's just gonna like smash in and kill us all.
I got him from Walmart.
Okay, I mean, hey, those are my favorite kind. All right, I'll untap, upkeep, put a counter, and draw.
I have a question about the replicating ring.
Sure.
Do they each gain the effect?
Sorry, okay, so replicating ring. Then if it has 8 or more night counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named replicating ring with tap to add 1 of any color.
Okay.
So no, they just get the tap.
So don't worry if you got 5 more. You got 5 more turns.
5 more turns, then you get 8 mana.
Well, yeah. The way that BT's commander's going, I might not live 5 more turns.
You and me both, man.
I'm appreciating this praise here. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. I'm kidding.
Okay. I think the best thing for me to do is to just tap 1 and that for a Wall of Omens.
That costs 2.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the artifact thing. Yeah.
Yep,
you
non-artifact.
Get a draw though.
So there's the draw. Ugh.
That thing is oogly.
And yikes. Okay. I shall, with everything costing more now, that I shall pass.
All right.
Fair. That is fair.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play an Encroaching Wastes for land for turn. And I'll go ahead and tap 1 to equip the Mask of Memory to the Lodestone Golem. Oh, no, wait, I can't. Shroud. Yep. You're right. I will not do that.
Whoopsies.
Oh,
Not gonna do that today.
Nope.
It was a nice thought, Jeremy. It was a nice thought.
It was.
Get like the Chris sound effect from Family Guy. Oopsie poopsie.
I'm in danger.
See, how big is that Dragon Master?
He's a pit 1/1.
All right.
He's
that
puny beyond compare.
I think I'm gonna move to combat and swing the Lodestone Golem at you, then BT.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a 5/3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
I'm just gonna take it.
All right then.
Take that. Block that with my face.
And then with that, I will pass.
Untap. Up. Draw. I think Nimbus Maze. I think my value here is in playing a flyer. And this flyer is called Mull Drifter.
Ooh, that's a good flyer. That's a good flyer.
Oh, yes. If I could ever find mine.
Would you believe this is the first time I've actually got to witness someone hard cast it as opposed to evoking it?
Yeah, there's certainly value because of Sefris in evoking it, but having the 5/5, having the flyer seems good.
That is true.
Especially
I actually have that in my Yarick deck, and it's part of my infinite draw combo, so I always hard cast it. Of course, by that time I've got infinite mana, so it's doesn't matter.
I prefer to hard cast it just because there's value in having a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. A 2/2 flyer is nothing to sneeze at.
I think I'll pass the turn from here though, over to Jeremy.
Okay, here we go. So, during my
Jeremy? I mean BT?
BT.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
not you.
we have fused into. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we have another track.
Which means you're not going to attack me, right?
No, I returned didn't I play the card that reversed the turn order? Damn it.
Wait, when did we start playing Uno?
Yeah.
I like that game, you know.
Great game.
Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Now, I do have a question for everyone to make sure I'm not playing this wrong. Do I have to use the effect of aggravated assault now or after I attack?
You would probably want to do it after you attack so that it actually untaps your creatures.
Then if that's the case,
that's just my, you play it however you want to, but that would be how I would do it. That's how I do it in my Krenko deck.
There's like so much more that I can do, but that thing that makes all stuff cost 1 more is just, oh.
I love that card. Such a good card in this deck.
I'm gonna move. Okay, I'm gonna move my lightning onto the dragon that just came in, so that both of them can swing this turn.
Okay.
Anybody have any response for that?
9.
Nope. I don't like it, but
9.
No in-game response.
I am then going to move into combat. I'm going to send. I'm going to send a dragon at 1 dragon each at Sheldon and Brandon, and I am going to send Laelia Jeremy's way. Trigger. Right. I get to exile it's a land. Go figure. I'll play that in a minute. And now, what are you guys doing for?
I, to the surprise, no one will block.
I cannot block. But while you're doing your thing, since I've already been attacked,
take it to the face.
While you're doing your thing, since I've already been attacked, I'll pay the 3. The thing doesn't cost 1 more to activate stuff. It's just casting.
No. That's
just a cast.
All right, then I'm gonna sack the Burnished Heart and go fetch lands while BT's doing his turn.
Okay. Mull Drifter has gone to the graveyard, so I will venture into the dungeon. I think I'll make 2 goblin tokens.
That seems good.
And nothing says flex more than playing tokens with your own picture on them.
Oh, that is true.
That is so...
That's awesome.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then...
So how much damage do I take from...
if you're going to take... did I already put the counter on?
Don't
No.
know. I took 6 from her last time.
Okay, so it's going to be 7
So
this
7. Okay.
time. I am then going to okay, so I'll move to my next phase, and then I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Oh, right. Before I do that, I have to play the land for my Layla. Then I'll go. Oh, because I played a land, that. So I'm going to throw. What's the power and toughness of creatures on Brandon and Sheldon's boards?
2204.
2-3-1-1-1-1, and untargetable.
I guess I'll hit the 2/3.
It's also the thing that gives me the extra triggers, so that's okay.
Whew,
Yeah, that's probably a smart play there.
Yeah, solid one.
accidental win.
Yeah.
I will then pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will untap off of the effect of aggravated assault, and I'm going to go for a second combat. I am going to just move into combat, and the same thing again. The same 3 creatures are going in the same. I will use the effect of Layla to. Oh, it's another land. Okay, so this goes to the graveyard, and
And she gets another counter.
oh, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then I'll take 8 and die.
Oh,
All commander damage. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah,
That puts me at 24 commander damage.
my bad.
No, it's all good. That's the way the game
Rocket.
goes. And that gets rid of the lodestone golem, so the things are cheaper or regular cost again.
Wasn't it that Sheldon has written? It says like hate his what?
Hate has no home here.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Do I do this or no? Is the question. Because I'm gonna see if this is gonna be any worthwhile or not. You know what? No, I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna just move my greed back to my outcast,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to pass the turn to Brandon.
Okay. I'm going to untap very reluctantly with a large red dragon staring down my face. Put a counter on this ring here and draw this card.
Please don't see riff me.
Let's see. Well, I really don't want to do that. But I believe, sir, you have left me no choice.
No!
Now you do it. Thanks.
I'm seeing a double of the cat on the playmat.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
There's the hungry kitten.
okay, there.
Key cat.
Come here,
Ow.
buddy. Gotta move.
All right. White. And 4 for Descend Upon the Sinful.
Oh no. That destroys all creatures, I think.
Exiles all creatures.
Oh,
That is
Painful.
beautiful.
painful. So
That
this
seems
goes
good to
back
me.
the command. It's good to me.
Since it's tokens and my commander.
Yeah. Well, I had
Very
I had
well.
2 things and was pretty sure I was about to die to commander damage the next turn. So, and then for my next trick, I will do absolutely nothing and send it to you, Sheldon, because that's all I can do with the mana I have.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. Your card goes under Sheldon's.
Oh, right. Descend upon the
Oh,
Sinful.
yeah.
So that might happen again.
It does have delirium too, Sheldon.
Okay.
Sinful.
Nice.
I like this.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Decidedly not particularly great Nixos. Shrine of Nix.
Ooh.
That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Burnish card of my own.
There
Yep.
you go. Elking up things here. You gonna Greaves and attack him while we can?
I'm
He
gonna
doesn't need to know that.
Greaves, but I'm gonna decline to attack.
Okay.
Fair. Phew.
That was a close one.
Attack, hatred, kill you. Pass.
All right. I will untap. I will draw a card. Ooh. That is a spicy meatball. I don't know if this is going to get in, though, because I'm seeing a lot of blue people. So do I dare try it?
I mean, if at first you don't succeed, you play.
Try again.
You play around the counterspell.
Wow. I mean, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh.
Inferno Titan?
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
Does it get in though?
I'll pass priority.
Pass.
Pass? Okay. Wait. I'll attempt to Greaves her. Is that okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like I might have descended upon the sinful just a turn too soon.
Let's see. I guess we'll then move into combat if that's the case, and I'll attack with it. That's going to trigger its effect. I will attack Brandon with it.
No
So that's
surprise.
going to trigger, and because you killed, I'm extent the wrath, and I'll also give it an extra +1. I can't do anything else really.
Okay.
It's grand total 10 damage, I think.
Oof.
And I shall take it because
I
I
am
have
going-
no other way to do it.
I am going to have to pass after that.
Okay. All right. Untap. Counter. That. And draw. That's exactly what you love to see at this stage of the game.
No.
A
Oh,
Oh,
man. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I still say those things are good fetch land and stuff. So.
Oh, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
They are.
absolutely.
The floodplain is literally in here as another option to, for the fetch land. That's what it's here for. Man. Shamalama ding dong.
Supercalifragilistic. No, sorry.
You have put me in a predicament here, sir.
Have I though?
Yes, I'm staring at lethal. Yes.
I would say I put you in a pizza, and pizzas are good.
Okay.
If you're in it, aren't you in a calzone?
Okay, fine. Everyone makes that analogy, but yes, it's a calzone. I just like it the sound of pizza better, okay?
I agree. I prefer pizza to calzones as well, but it's kind of hard to go in a pizza.
First one's an Imperial Eagle, or Empyrean Eagle. Empyrean Eagle, whatever it's called.
Okay. I just want to see what it does.
It's flying. Other flying things get +1/+1.
I click on it and a first appears.
Nice.
I click on that and get a scrub land.
I get a planes.
Here, let me move it and see if it
Alright,
does
let's-
something else.
Yep. Little scrub land.
What the Mortal Kombat? No, that's not right.
What?
I literally got Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Screenshot that.
Well, let's see if it'll focus, which it probably won't. It won't focus that close. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. You
I got Trinket Mage that time.
Nice. Thank you, Spell Table. You're amazing. Empyrean Eagle, 1 white and a blue, flying 2/3. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+1.
Okay.
White, blue, and 2 floating. Play my commander. And pass the turn and pray.
End of your turn, I will sack Burnish Target.
Sure.
What are we gonna do? What to do? What to?
He stopped. That means good.
What to do? What to? Play a plane.
That's a lot of mana.
Indeed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like tooth and nail territory.
Yes, I'm playing the Esper version of.
It has been a long time since I've cast Tooth and Nail.
It was a house in the old days.
Oh, I still run it in my Marwyn deck.
What was it people used to go for? Like Cheeky Cheeky and something?
Well, Kiki Jiki Pestermite is an alternate combo.
Yeah.
Macias and Triskelion is an combo.
Oh wow! I just torpedoed the board.
I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Wow.
My.
Okay, that's a little scary.
Let's see. Breffin, Tooth and Nail is still a house, hence why folks don't see it much.
Speak of the devil. Nick those shrine to Nyx.
Hey.
I'm actually terrified of what Sheldon's got if he's.
Let's see. Combo deck Godo and Composite Golem. Interesting. Godo normally finds Helm of the Host.
Yeah. Go to Helm is nasty.
The general is a 2/3, and the other one is a 3/4.
So this is a 2/3, and it pumps this one +1/+1. So this one's actually a 3/4.
Okay.
Yeah, Nim Death Mantle is another good go to find. Absolutely.
Can you find it? Wait, no, Nim. What's the one? Oh, Cranial Plating. Cranial Plating is the one that's got the black pip in it, right? Yeah.
3,
I don't play equipment often.
4, 4. Oh man, I'm feeling I'm gonna get Cyclonic Rifted. That's fine. I'm gonna get hardcore. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go into combat.
I mean, remember that this is an upgraded precon, and I only swapped it card.
Oh, fair.
So your rift possibilities are slightly less.
I am going to again go at Brandon's because I'm
So
pretty
in
much.
your
Oh, before I
in your
attack.
in your combat step, in your combat phase before you declare attacker,
Hmm.
let's descend upon the sinful.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Fair.
Okay.
That's exiled.
All right.
Let's go over here.
I'll put that back in the command zone. Because Empyrean Eagle got exiled, Ranar will trigger, so I will get a spirit out of that afterwards.
That is fair.
And the Delirium would trigger if you have
I didn't.
4 or more card types in your graveyard.
I only had 3.
Okay.
Artifact, creature, land.
Ah, okay. With that being said, then.
Oh, cranial plating in a Cirque Wind list. Yeah, that would be good.
Okay, I'm gonna. Gosh. Okay, let's give this a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Combustible Gear Hulk.
Okay.
Does it come in?
No counters.
Combustible Gear Hulk is ETB's target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. If they don't, mill 3, and it deals damage equal to the total mana value.
Correct. So I'll start with. Does anybody want to let me draw?
I think you have to target somebody, don't you?
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Yes.
target
Opponent. Yep.
I guess I'll target Brandon.
I mean, I hate to let you draw 3 cards, but you could rip another combustible. Well, not another, but you know what I'm saying.
I could also mill 3 lands.
You could.
Then you get to laugh.
And yeah. There you go.
Like, sucker.
Okay. In response to the target, I'm going to tap 1, play Angel's Grace, and make you mill.
Okay, so here we go. 1, this is a Browbeat. This is a Hazaret's Monument. And this is a Tenza Go. It actually puts you.
You put me what?
You go to 1.
Nice.
This is 9 damage. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm messing up what's graveyard and what's not. This is exiled, and that's great. Okay. Then if that's the case, I'm going to pay 1, and I am going to onto my Gear Hulk.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Sure.
And after that, I will pass to Brandon.
Okay.
Hey, at least you got one more on tap there.
Oh yes. Yes, one more. I'm still 2 turns away from getting a bunch of mana to do nothing with. I will die. I'm 100% gonna die.
A bunch of colors.
Draw. Oh yes, that's exactly what I needed.
Hey, at least you got that spirit.
Go spirit, go. Let's see. You can draw a sculpting steel and thus have another combustible Gear Hulk. Yeah.
Oh, I wish. Sorry.
Okay. At this point, I just have to kind of go as
Caution to the wind.
Caution to the wind as I possibly can. So sure, let's go white. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oof.
And a
Go home.
Sun Titan.
Oh, Sun Titan. Nice.
There you
Get
go.
a card back.
You went big. I like it.
Unfortunately, it's a permanent, so I can't get the Angel's Grace, and the only other permanent I have is a land or Burnished Heart, so it looks like
Definitely Burnished Heart.
Burnished Heart is going to be the thing. Yeah, I will leave up my 1/1 flyer and pass the turn.
Oh. Huh.
Always dangerous when someone draws and goes, huh.
Yeah.
My least favorite one is ooh.
Yeah.
Especially if they got the fingers. It's like
Like right before they say something random like skadoosh, and it's like then you lose.
Yep.
yeah.
I'd like to play this Karmic Guide.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes, that's good.
Karmic Guide will bring back Mo.
Okay.
You get to draw, sir.
Give missing lands. 11 men.
You have 11 mana now?
No, I.
Huh.
Well, maybe I miscounted. Almost venturing dungeon mode. Gun. Probably rank cost. Sefris?
Back out.
All right.
Sef. Play a plane. Don't play a paramorphic band. Pass.
Gonna crack it.
All right. Crap.
Oh.
Wow.
The Karmic Guide has protection, like, I think it's red or black, is it?
Black. Yeah.
And it has echo.
It do indeed.
I love those AFR basic lands. I love the adventure hooks that they have on them. It's fantastic.
I got enough of each of the basics in my collector booster box to fill this deck with.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, I definitely plan on using those as plot hooks for when I play D&D.
What was the last D&D game you played?
Currently I'm DMing Curse of Strahd.
Oh,
That's a fun one. My players hate it. I messed with their minds so much with that campaign. It's great.
the evil DM.
Mm-hmm.
Is that that's the later edition one? That's not I-12.
Yeah.
The Castle Ravenloft was I-6, and then I-12 was Return to Castle Ravenloft or something.
Something like that, yeah.
The Curse of Strahd is a 4th or a 5th edition product.
Yeah, it's a 5th edition. It's something that they've been actually working on since early 80s.
Well, original Ravenloft came out in the. I mean, the
Yeah.
setting came out.
True. Yeah, it's a fun adventure. I can't recommend it enough.
But did
So what
Sheldon
would that
be
be? Pass and let Brandon live?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you said go. Did you say go though?
I did.
Oh, sorry, I'm not bad.
Oh.
No, I think he's deciding whether I should live or not.
Hmm.
And that's okay. Because I understand.
is hard. This is really
Let's see,
hard.
Breffen. I ordered the basics specifically for my venture deck. Yeah, that, I mean, makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Get the lands that are on flavor.
What's
I'm
that?
broke as heck, so if I can flex in a way, it's usually probably lands, basic lands. By the way.
Well, I'm gonna try it since it happened. I'm gonna play Mounted. That's gonna trigger the Valaka branded packs.
What's it?
He has a stick to start. Oh no, that he doesn't.
What's it? What's it?
The Valakut will shoot you
Shoot what? My face?
in your face.
Oh, yeah. I have no way to stop that. I don't think. No, I have no way to stop that. So that's it for me.
My heart is beating like a mile a minute right now.
Game of Magic.
Welcome to the afterlife, Brandon.
Oh yes.
The afterlife.
It's nice to not be alone.
I'm playing against played against 3 of me. So win or lose, I'm happy. I've been happy since the beginning. Elated to be here. So
Absolutely, I don't mind losing first. It's been a pleasure playing this game.
Indeed.
the question is, if I could actually fell Sheldon, can I get one of those cool tokens with his face on? No, I'm just kidding. Let me see if I can get going here. Already played a land, so I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3. I think actually it's 4, 5. Power and toughness on your creatures again. Sorry, Sheldon.
I have 2/3, 2/2, 2/2. Flying, Shroud.
Okay. I guess we'll try this and see where this goes. So 5. I will recast Laelia.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have that should be okay. I'm gonna use Nykthos for because 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. And then it's 5 total. I'm gonna play Sword, Body, and
Uh-oh.
this
Oh.
actually helps you because it's whenever stuff goes graveyard anywhere. And I'm going to equip it to Laelia herself. Then I'm going to equip the Greaves to Laelia because yeah, it should be nice. This guy's going to give a massive graveyard. I just need to read the general real quick.
Yeah, Sefris only triggers 1.
Whenever a creature completed dungeon. How close are you to completing a dungeon? You already have.
I have 2 more runs.
That could, you know what? Caution to the wind. This might be a bad idea, but caution to the wind. I'm going to move into combat and I'm both of my creatures. Trigger. Another land is gone. And this gets a +1/+1 counter. So you have a 5/5/5 with protection, green and blue, and a 6/6 with first strike.
Spoken like a true red player.
Clearly the answer.
Sorry.
Clearly the answer here is let them So that's 6 from Layla and 5 from the other one?
5 from Layla and Bustable.
Blinked out there.
I'm sorry, what?
So Layla's a 5 and the Combustible Gear Hulk is a 6.
Yeah.
Yes. Take 11.
Yow.
And then Mill 10.
You get to Mill 10, and that's no matter what happens, it's graveyard for anyway.
1, 3. Man, I'm glad I'm milling. Would have been 4.
Oh.
What is
My
this?
gosh.
Oh.
What is going on?
6.
Oh, okay, that's a good.
All right, there
7. 8. Still no creature, by the way.
Oh, I thought that was a creature.
Swords, Plowshares, Necromantic Selection, Coast of Pirates.
we go. Oof.
9. Command Tower. 10.
Oh, that's a good one, though. At least.
Yeah, that's a good one. There you go.
Yeah.
So that means you move further in the dungeon as your general triggers. I'm going to go get myself a 2 wolf, and whenever you're ready, which means I think you complete the dungeon.
No, just it only triggers 1.
But I meant like during your upkeep, doesn't your thing have like?
Karmic Guy's going to go away and trigger it.
Yeah.
Each opponent loses a life, and I gain a life.
Okay, so I go to 34.
Untap.
Wolves? What is this? Something.
Upkeep. Karmic Guide will go away from Echo. I will move into this draw card.
Hooray. Completed the dungeon.
I've completed the dungeon.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So I will return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield.
Well, like 2 creatures.
Oh, look at that!
Didn't see that one coming.
Like, how did you know?
Like, I would have never have guessed that.
Layla doesn't have a bait, right? Just pro green and blue.
Go get it. Wolfie.
Huh. I mean, the best long-term burning.
I thought for sure it was going to be the other guy that lets him draw in game.
Yeah, the draw is pretty attractive too, except, you know what?
Yeah, just get some more free draw and more free life. I love that card.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That's a good one.
I'm thinking the reason I'm thinking of the burnish art is because of sword.
Oh. I thought it was just because it was like, you're going to take them that because it's a free block. And you can still get your effect.
Yeah, that's
Which will it be?
That's a tough choice because one's a flyer.
Yeah.
One's a flyer.
I'm going to long.
Yeah, going for one? Yeah, I can respect. It's a free block too because I have no trample.
And then drop it.
That deck draws a lot of cards with
Yeah.
its just basic stuff that's in it, from what I've
Yeah.
seen.
It really does.
So, to everybody out there in Twitter or Twitch and YouTube and everybody else that's going to eventually be watching this, I hope that you're enjoying the game. Obviously, what we have going on here tonight is just kind of like a pre-con showdown, trying to simulate some folks who have just walked into an LGS the first time and having a game of Commander. We already did our Rule 0 and stuff in the beginning, if you're just joining us. And after the game, we're going to have a quick conversation to have a post-game Rule Zero, just to kind of make sure that, which is something that I think that a lot of folks should do, just to make sure that we have, our decks kind of got to do what we thought they wanted to do, and, everybody had a good game. So we'll be hang around for that after the game's done.
And then I think to play a phantasmal.
What would you like to call? Oh, okay. No wonder.
Ooh.
What are you copying?
I think I'll copy this Karmic Guide.
Go.
And now I'll play the.
Nice. Oh, that's
His
good.
hand size will never be zero.
That's good.
Yeah, that's solid.
We call this the Sheldon effect.
Of any creature on the battlefield. Oh, but you can't copy the Gear Hulk because it's got the boots on it. Okay.
Oh no, it's not targeted.
It doesn't target.
No,
Just like the regular code.
yeah,
I could have targeted.
Oh, okay.
yeah. It doesn't say copy target creature.
That
Now
is
the
true.
problem is, of course, it's still an illusion. So he plays a land and Valakut it away.
An illusion. So interesting take. Obviously, it became a copy of the Karmic Guide. Would that also require the echo on the next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect it to live that.
He has so
Left.
much math.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm envious of how many lands he has.
That's Nick. He's now Nick Thosing. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
1,
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6.
Man. Oh, Kitty Cat's back.
Yep.
Float some, allowing me to play both Grave Titan,
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
which is clearly one of my additions to the deck.
I wish I kept Brandon here.
And less good in the land of
What is that?
that is Immovable Rod.
Oh,
So whenever it becomes untapped, venture into the dungeon and tap it, and for as long as it remains tapped, another target permanent entity.
Oh, okay.
so cool. So cool.
Trying to tackle.
Cannot
Ooh.
attack or
Gracious.
I will battle you for 2 in the air with.
My wolf tries to jump, fails miserably.
I just imagine now, like, a large wolf, like, and failing.
Don't.
Let's see. Brevin says, Rod is such a weird card, it works best in a distinctly different dungeon deck than anything else. What dungeon deck would you put it in, Brevin? Because I'm trying to remember what you would be talking about here.
Then my combat step is done.
Alrighty.
One with Unwinding Clock. Okay. That seems good.
Mm-hmm.
So BT, do you have any new videos coming out here soon?
I had to actually take a quick week off. Gotten super ill. As you can see, I'm still Not 100% yet, but I do have something coming out with Vintage Vigilance series.
Okay.
Goes back at old school Vigilance Magic and another EDH video hope next week.
Okay. Okay, Sefris. Oh,
Someone
okay.
needs to interview the,
Go ahead.
someone needs to interview the cat, though.
All he's gonna say is he wants food.
I will draw.
See,
Boy.
Breffin says Sefris
Uh,
artifacts would be a good one for that one to tap the rod, play something else to untap the rod, along with unwinding clock. Okay.
May I ask, how many cards do you have left in the shop?
I have 4 cards in my hand.
Oh. Hmm.
And open mana BT.
5, 6, 7.
Mhm. How many of those are counter spells?
You know?
0. I don't think there's any counter spells in my list. Let me take a look real fast. Very handy link.
Okay.
See what spells. No, that's not a counter spell.
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically,
0.
I don't really have much choice here. So, is it? Okay, I am going to move into combat then,
Sure.
and I will attempt to attack you with my creatures, if it's okay. If
You may tap. I will not tap. No tapping.
I will trigger the effect of my general. It's a land, but of course it is.
It's been land almost every time.
I know.
Is that wolf attacking too or not?
No, he is not, because stuck. You poor thing would get murdered. This is that would be a PETA incident, so no.
So how many?
Oh, this gets a counter.
Would I?
If you took it all, this would be 2, 2, 6. It would be 12 total.
Oh. It's almost hardly worth playing
Uh-oh.
this ink shield.
What is that?
It's a card that I had a hand in designing, and I handed off a very sort of medium card that was less expensive, and play design turned it into this sort of leveraging the. They said that the head designer Corey Bowen said that he was thinking about my did this self deck.
Okay.
Wow,
That is crazy.
That's a
So
great card. Holy crap.
12/1 white tokens?
With
With
flying.
flying.
With flying.
Holy crap.
That is just like
Oh, that's
Zo-
a game changer.
Zombie
Look
Ahoy,
at that
the
picture.
blowout.
Wow.
that is just what can I say to that?
Now, nothing prevents you from using your gratuitous violence and untapping and attacking again.
It's all damage for the turn, so yes, it does. Wow,
I'm just saying.
that is nuts.
What you want? Yeah, 13 more.
Ink Shield is such a
Flyers.
gotcha card.
Shame. Seriously, the flavor text in that should be like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need that one now. Day of Dragons, to where you exile all your stuff, you get all 5/5 dragons.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Oh man.
Don't really think I really have anything that can contend with that.
Well, couldn't have happened to a nicer fellow, BT.
No kidding. It's like you thought you knew everything, didn't you?
I mean, you Valakut bolted my face.
That is true.
True.
I will play the land for my graveyard.
This man didn't even take me out in combat.
I just
Yeah,
took you out with the
it-
land.
At least I lost to general or to commander damage.
I'll use the Valakut's effect to at least deal 3 damage to Sheldon.
Oh, face.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm just kidding. I'll deal 1 damage to the phantasmal image. Just say at least I got rid of it.
Okay. It goes to the yard. I will venture into a dungeon.
Yes, you
What
will.
has happened here?
Now, which dungeon would you like to take?
It seems so easy to go into the same. Bigger go. Go into the dungeon of the madman.
I will not surrender because if I'm going to go down, I'd like to at least be played by the creator. So I am going to show what I had else. 1, 6. I will cast Frog Fury of.
Oh my.
And then my last kick the bucket. I will nick those for 1, 2, 3. And I will use 4 of it to play a Tectonic Giant.
Ooh.
Oof.
That's a good one.
And after that, please, Sheldon, if you may.
Untap. What did you play right before the Tectonic Giant?
It was the Mirage. I should have moved the Greaves onto it.
Okay. Raw.
Man.
Worse. Here. Probably.
I'm literally just trying to count how much damage he has on board.
I tried. I gave
enough.
up.
I mean, there's 24 flying with the Inklings by themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Mull Drifter, also flies.
And Cloud
And the
Blazer.
Cloud
Cloud
Blazer.
Ignis also flies. And the technically I forgot about that.
Karmic Guide went away too.
But you also get
Oh,
to
yeah.
venture into the dungeon.
No, because I already did.
Oh,
Right.
No,
there's this.
that was
thought
on
that was
that was
last
on his
Last turn,
on
right? Yep,
BT's
that one.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ship that. In case it. All right. So the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to evoke Mull Drifter and kill Mirage.
Oh.
Or is Shriekmaw's coming?
yeah, Shriekmaw.
I mean,
Yeah.
evoke Shriekmaw. Sorry, Shriekmaw.
Kamarag is going to dance his way.
Then. Ooh, actually,
Man, that's so good.
Feel free to swing out. I've got no tricks, and you got this.
4 black.
So you said you evoked the Shriek Maw?
Yeah.
So it die. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. 4. Let's make. tectonic giant not be able to attack?
Tectonic Giant is standing over this,
And I
this
think that
box here. I'll go
think-
like this. He's just chilling.
so. That's 24, 26, 28.
Just alone in the air.
Jeez.
Block Brave Titan Wolf
But the 2/2 zombies will make it 32, which is enough.
and the zombies, and
Yeah.
swing with the ink shield. Here comes Civil Quill.
Well, plot twist. I'm not even blocking with this wolf. Great game.
Oh,
Yeah, good game, guys. Good game.
good game.
Whew.
Ink Shield, the MVP.
That's
Absolutely.
so crazy.
Wow.
Ooh.
I have more land coming up. No, that's it. And the card I was holding for the longest while was
What was that?
Fury of the Horde. Would have given me an additional combat phase, but I was like, I didn't want to waste cards.
Hmm.
Outstanding. So dungeons were ventured into.
And completed. I loved it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Completed dungeons. Ink Shield swayed that game.
I hereby bow to the creator. Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely.
Man, that was excellent.
What a game.
That
Okay.
was.
So here we go, folks. We're just going to do a quick post-game Rule 0 here, and I'm just going to go around the table, starting with Jeremy, end with myself, and just say, hey, first of all, thank you for being on the channel today and bringing this awesome Karn deck with you. It was definitely doing some things that I got to see. Did it do kind of some things that you wanted it to do?
I mean, yeah, a bit. I wish I had kept a better hand, to be honest. Kept a 2-land hand and a couple of cards that were 7 CMC or more, and I was just probably shouldn't have kept the hand. But I got to play some artifacts, got to do some funky things to mess y'all up a bit. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
All right. Mr. Menery, obviously you took home the dub, so I'm sure you got to venture into dungeons and do some ink shieldy things. But did your deck do what you had hoped it would do?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does basically what it does, right? I think it's a little mana intensive, which is why I think it plays better in a lower power environment.
Mm-hmm.
And it can do a lot of things, but as I notice, I want more players in the game because I want Sefris to trigger on everybody else's turn. I want Sefris to trigger, since it only triggers once per turn. I want a creature to die on Jeremy's turn. I want a creature to die on T's turn. I want a creature to die on your turn.
Right.
So that there's 3 triggers or 4 triggers in a turn cycle instead of one.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it did what I expected it to do. You never expect the ink shield to come up, but I was drawing enough cards. And when it did come up, I'm like, well, and there was some consideration there of letting him do the first attack for 12. Mm-hmm. I assume he's gonna gratuitous violence to get a second attack, then play the ink shield for the second attack, which makes more tokens because the Laelia is bigger. Plus it taps him, plus then he doesn't play creatures like the Morag or whatever. Although as I come to find out, I'm glad I played it first, because then otherwise he plays the Morag and there's crazy. Then I'm really good.
Sure. I mean, it was great sequencing there at the end on your part as well. So please don't sell yourself short on anything like that.
Oh, no.
Obviously, you are Sheldon Menery. I am just a lowly Twitch channel and YouTube channel, but you sequenced that as good as anybody I think could have. played a bit aggressively, and for one, windmill slamming something like an ink shield is something that I've never seen at a table. So when that happened, I was, whoa. And the fact that you had a hand in the development of the card, I mean, that just,
It makes it so much more.
So much better.
It really does. So honor
Absolutely.
honor to have you on here. I'm glad
Oh,
that
yeah, thanks, man.
I'm glad that your deck was able to do some things.
And I think if Jeremy keeps a better hand there,
Mhm.
you're right that I think his deck is a little better than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Um,
To be honest, I realized I kind of misplayed that last turn. I probably should have brought Karn out as another blocker, but I was holding up the mana for a counter spell, which never actually got used. And if I had brought Karn out, I would have been able to survive another turn and hopefully been able to do a bit more.
Yeah. But okay, BT, I'll move on to you, sir. Obviously, you did red deck things. You really came out of the gate hot and heavy and kind of put all of us on the back of our heels right out of the bat, and obviously took Jeremy out of the game and got a player elimination there. Did Laelia do Laelia things for you, or was there something else that you were really hoping that was going to happen with more extra combats?
Nah, she totally just went, man, and she did pretty well as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to be dreaming about Ink Shield in a couple of days now.
Yeah. I need to get myself one of those cards.
I just want to get that card. I'd love to get that signed, Sheldon, just specific. Constant reminder from my body.
Hey, send me, DM me on Twitter. Send me your address, and I'll send you one.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Oh man, that's a
Sweet
honor. Okay.
Wow.
How do you follow that, BT?
I've been blessed, honestly, with a lot of things. A few years ago, I don't know when you guys started playing, well, aside from, of course, Sheldon, when you started playing Commander. Me, it was being
in the
the original. it was watching the original Commander David Danny West, which was what inspired my channel. But I mean, today, I'm getting still close to that 2,000 subscriber mark. I mean, this was such an amazing thing to. I want to say thank you, especially to Brandon, for inviting me to do this. It really means I'm super honored to be able to play with such three amazing people here this evening. So thank you very much for that.
Oh, BT, the honor is truly all mine, and here is hoping that you do. Please make sure to drop your, your contacts and stuff in the chat if you've got a second there. Just anybody who has not subscribed to BT, head on over there. His, if you watch some of his 1v1 gameplay, his partner in crime is quite the deck builder herself. So, it's very fun times to watch, and I cannot recommend the man enough, just because he's a awesome human being above all else. So,
Well,
thank you, man. It means a lot.
Well, I just went over and got a subscription for you though. So
thank you so much.
There you go.
Can't wait to see some of your videos.
Definitely.
Last but not least, I'll just talk a bit about my deck. I will flat out say that I didn't get to exile as much stuff as I had hoped. But the board wipe was very timely, and the fact that Sheldon got to reuse it or whatever was also very timely as well. So the whole point of this deck was kind of switched around from not just focusing on the foretell thing, because there's not really enough cards to do that yet, in my opinion. But I really wanted to kind of make it that exile and then re-enter the battlefield kind of deck. Doing that with only 10 or 15 cards, I can't remember how many I've switched out on this one, is a little difficult, but it did kind of what I really wanted it to do, and that's truly all I can ask for. I wish I'd have made a few more spirits, but I'm really happy with how the game turned out, because a blue-white deck is not really the one that's known for getting a lot of lands on the battlefield, and I think, as Sheldon and I both kind of showed this evening, that depending obviously on how you set up your ramp and how you play it and that sort of thing, it can obviously slap some lands down on the battlefield. So
But was I just have a quick question for you, actually, on
Yeah.
aiming for it to be exile your own creatures so you can abuse and such.
So one of the things that this deck actually likes to do is there's Flicker Wisp in here, and Livio with Flicker Wisp, and turning somebody else's creature over for a turn, that sort of thing can obviously really disrupt somebody's gameplay, especially because Sefris Livio can do that at instant speed on anybody's turn. Won the Gamer 101. What's going on? Nice to see you. So, yeah, it really actually hopefully focuses on doing more stuff on other people's turns, which is also a very Azorius thing to do. But this game, it was more about, holy crap, I'm getting the snot beat out of me by a red deck. I need to put some stuff out here to block. So
Feel attacked.
I feel targeted. But yes, did play Ranar, and was the second one to die. So yeah, other than that, I think that my gameplay went just about as good as I could have expected. Again, the whole point of this post-game Rule Zero conversation here is to just make sure that everybody had a reasonably good time. Got to do some of the things that they wanted to do, and above all else, had some fun. I know I had fun. I hope you all had fun. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, the best Commander games are when everybody gets to do something,
right,
and then somebody wins.
Yep, I agree. I had a blast.
This was a lot of fun.